Get some more people in here. What's going on, dude? I'm waiting for it to go. There you go. We went out for a minute, so. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the first episode of Wrestling's Topic Stream, episode number 1. You got a lot to talk about tonight before we got Raw going on, so let's start really getting into things here, guys. There's a lot been going on today for news. If you guys haven't, watched any of my stuff today and going into this morning. Why is Chris Benoit in the Recyclopedia book? I don't know, man. I wish I could answer that for you. I can't. Can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear me? Hold on. Let me fix that. Can't hear me. They can't hear me. Here. Maybe it's go to. They can't hear me. Video. Every time. Is it this? They can't hear me. Here, is it? I don't know what it is. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me? You can hear me? If you guys can hear me, press 1. Press 1 if you hear me. Let's put this over here. That way I can see the comments. Hey, what's up, Ultimate King Slayer? Okay. Nice. We got 3 people watching here. Okay, so we're gonna let more people come in, dude. Yeah, show it. Nice. What's up, WWE Nation? So, a lot of stuff going on for news today, guys. If you guys don't know, Asuka's WrestleMania opponent has been revealed for WrestleMania 34. And it came down to 4 people, and one of them is Paige. One of them is Paige, who's going to possibly wrestle Asuka at WrestleMania 34. How's everybody doing out there today? You guys enjoying your day out there? Probably you guys are in. Yeah, I mean, the weather's been crazy down here, so. Do you think we could see Liv Morgan versus Carmella? Derek, here's my problem. I gotta say, Liv Morgan. What do you want to call it? She just came up to the WWE. I think she's not that talented. And it seems the people who aren't good, they can come to the main roster. Because half of them, they don't really go nowhere as an NXT. And I think the people who are better talented should just stay on NXT. And I think the people who got called up, before Asuka, Bobby Roode and Nakamura, I don't think they should have came up to the WWE because I feel like WWE is gonna ruin them, and they're already doing bad already. Like the feud that they had with Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, I didn't like that match. Like, all the feud was about was all over an entrance. I mean, yes, it is mostly about the entrance, but it's mostly about the wrestling, I feel. And that's why I don't know. We'll see what she does. I don't like Carmella. I don't like Carmella at all. I don't think she's that good. I don't think we will, Derek, to be honest. I don't think we're going to see it. Those two go one-on-one. Do you think the rumors are true that Seth is facing Brock at the Royal Rumble? I haven't heard anything about that, Kingslayer. About Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. I mean, could the match really be that good? I like Seth Rollins. I think he's a great performer and a good wrestler, and he's very talented. But look what Brock can do. Look what Brock Lesnar can do. Brock Lesnar is always gassed up all the time. And I think that's why he only does suplexes and F5s, because he gets gassed up so easily. And it makes you wonder how a guy like that, how can a guy like Brock Lesnar get so gassed up all the time when that guy is jacked up like crazy? And he's suplexing people and F5ing people, throwing people around. So how could he get gassed up at Survivor Series with AJ Styles? Do you know why? It's because Brock Lesnar is not really that great of an in-ring performer, in my opinion. AJ Styles is a better in-ring performer than Brock Lesnar, I feel. And I like the Brock Lesnar that we used to have in 2003, 2004, before he was leaving. I thought he was a better performer at that time. The Brock Lesnar that we had back then. I think he was a better performer than what he was before. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I mean, they're rumors, so you got to take everything with a grain of salt, because a lot of stuff is not going to be true. Some of it will happen. Do I want to see it? No. I don't want to see Seth Rollins in Brock Lesnar, because we know what Brock Lesnar is capable of doing. So take everything with a grain of salt. It's absolutely ridiculous that they don't want to push Finn as a top guy. Okay, let's really talk about that. I love Finn Balor. I think the guy is a great performer. I think he's very talented. But here's my problem I have with the guy. It's this damn creative team. The WWE cannot book this guy right. Some people say he's overrated. I don't think he's that overrated like Hulk Hogan was. Hulk Hogan, in my opinion, I think he was overrated big time, or underrated, however you want to say it. I think he was overrated at the time when he was going full Hulk Hogan, because a lot of people loved him. I think he was really overrated, that guy. But he's definitely a Hall of Famer regardless. So if you guys know about the rumor that's going around today that I definitely want to talk about, I did talk about it today on the show. If you guys didn't go see it, put a link in the description for you guys below. You guys go check it out. That rumors were going around today that Roman Reigns got challenged by Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. And I told you guys that Miz should have kept that title at Raw last week, and then we got Raw coming tonight. So I like how they do the open challenge thing. I have no problem with the open challenge thing that WWE does, but I don't want them to be doing it every single week because it's going to get stale, and a lot of people, I'm just going to lose interest in it. We saw AJ Styles do it, the open challenge every week. We saw John Cena do it for the United States title. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the open challenge thing. I just don't want to see it every week. I don't want them doing that because I think a lot of people will lose interest. And I'm not going to watch it all the time. And that's what they're going to be booking if they do that every single week. So I want him to become the Intercontinental Champion because I think he's going to do better as it. Finn Balor will. Because if you have Roman Reigns be the title man, he ain't going to put prestige in it. You know, he ain't gonna do nothing to it. Oh crap, what's going on? What's going on? The stream is continuing. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, Derek. Let's see what's happening here. I think we're good. It seems I keep going offline. I don't know what's going on. YouTube is not receiving enough video to me. Damn it. Okay. You are now live streaming. Hold on. To mute it. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Louis? Louis Borgia. Hey, what's up, man? I just got into the chat. I'm having problems with the internet right now. We're back, guys. Hey, you done talking? I heard you. No, I ain't done talking, man. It's Wrestling Talk Show. I go all night long, baby. Okay, so let's get back to what we were talking about before. Hey, what's up, Corey? Hey, what's up, whatever your name is. What's up, Corey? Okay, so what we were talking about. Finn Balor needs to move to SmackDown Live after WrestleMania 34. Agree. Okay, so back to what I was talking about with Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor would be a better Intercontinental Champion. And here's the reason why I say this. Finn Balor, would be a better Intercontinental Champion. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Roman Reigns sucks, okay? Roman Reigns is not going to be the guy to make that Intercontinental title mean something. That's why I disagree with the fact when WWE, took that belt off the Miz. Okay, Miz was a great heel. I enjoyed watching the Miz. I thought Miz made that title and he put so much prestige in it because all the people who wrestled back then, who was the Intercontinental Champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Macho Man. We can go back, okay, from that generation all the way up till now. Miz made that title mean something. Out of all the titles that we've seen in the WWE, you had that guy put a lot of prestige in that title. Out of all the titles that we've seen in this business, I think that the Intercontinental title is the best title that WWE has in the company. So by having Roman Reigns, taking that title, is this poor decision, is this poor booking, it's a bad idea that they went on that route and did something like that. And that's why the creative team doesn't know what they're doing. I think AJ Styles will move to Raw after WrestleMania trade. I'd have Roman step down from the Shield. That's the only thing too, guys. I feel like that's the only thing why Roman Reigns won the title. He only won the IC title is because the Shield's back. If he wasn't with the Shield, and I talked about this today on my episodes, I think the only reason why he won that title is because the Shield's back. If the Shield wasn't back, I don't think he would have won that IC title last week on Monday Night Raw. Now, him doing the open challenge thing, I agree with. I'm okay with that. But like I said, don't do it every single week. Because I feel like the fans, and me, are just going to get sick and talk of it. Are just going to lose so much interest in doing this. And that's why I disagreed with what happened when Roman Reigns won that title last week on Raw. Do you honestly think he's going to make that title mean anything? No. I don't think he's going to. Because he can't. He can't put prestige in it. Finn Balor can do it. He's been NXT champion, and he made that title mean like it's like gold. I think he's a great performer. I think he'd be I think he'd be a great guy to hold that title. I think it's a bad decision that they made Roman Reigns do it. So do I agree with the whole thing? No. I don't. Finn Balor has been booked like crap. The creative team doesn't know what he's doing. They don't know what they're doing with him. And this is the problem that we have. Now, take everything with a grain of salt because everything could not happen. His opponents were not Finn Balor. Finn Balor was one of them. You had Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is supposed to be turning heel very soon. So, I don't understand why they did that. So, take everything with a grain of salt. Even Rich Swann, Intercontinental Champion, heard about the open challenge thing. So, this is what I think's going to happen. Do you guys want to see Roman? Do you want to see Finn Balor become the Intercontinental Champion? I mean, this would be good for him. He can just step down and just stay in the mid card. Because I think Finn Balor could be a great IC champion just like The Miz was. He had that title since he was on SmackDown Live. The Miz did. When he was a heel. When he was cutting promos all the time. And attacking Daniel Bryan, man. He was a great heel. And he did. He cared about that Intercontinental title. And that's why I think he's one of my favorite Intercontinental champions. Because he put a lot of prestige in it. And a lot of talents, man, they don't do that. Some talents can't do that no more. And Miz is able to carry that NXT title and put a lot of prestige in it. And that's why I love The Miz so much. A lot of performers I feel can't do that. And it felt like the IC title was like the main title on SmackDown Live, I feel. Guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that thumbs up button, guys, and hit that like button. Make it shine like gold. I want to keep doing live streams for you guys because I want to grow this channel. I want to grow this show. I want to interact with you guys. I want this show to become a huge thing. Make it grow. Not to get popular, but make it grow, man. Because I love talking about wrestling. And I feel if I could do a live stream for you guys every week, and I feel like I can gain more subscribers, gain more viewers, and interact with you guys. I think that's why I'm not getting a lot of subs lately. So I wanted to do this with you guys, so if you're new to it and you haven't subscribed to me, subscribe right now. We're going to start doing more of them. I'm going to do pay-per-view predictions, live streams for you guys. This is episode number 1 of Wrestling Topic Streams, episode number 1. So if you're new here, I would definitely love for you guys to subscribe to this channel because it's all about having fun, man, and interacting with you wrestling fans out there. Because there's a lot of wrestling fans out there who don't even know about my channel right now. And we need to get this thing going. We need to get this rolling, man. I want to be a freight train. I want to just keep on going and keep carrying cargo, basically. Asuka's opponent for WrestleMania. Now, let's get into this whole thing about Asuka, man. There's 4 people that are one of them is Paige. Hey, what's up, Luis Borgia? What's up? Thank you for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. Shout out to you. Shout out to Gun360. What's up, Derek? What's up, Corey? Everybody that's coming into the chat. Hit that awesome like button for me. Oh, I'm not done, man. This is a wrestling show. We keep going. I'm here to talk about wrestling with people. I can go on for 2 hours if I wanted to. Anyways, so what do you guys... Okay, so Asuka's opponent for WrestleMania 34. Do you guys want to see Paige? Yes, Paige versus Asuka, Corey. Yes, you're right. I was just going to talk about that. She's one of the opponents. You have Paige, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Alexa Bliss. 4 people for opponents for Asuka. I want to see Paige and Asuka. The only reason why that I want to see Paige versus Asuka is because of performance-wise. Technical wrestling. Paige and Asuka can do great in the ring. It's a dream match that people never seen. But if they're going to do this right, because I talked about it this week, if they're going to do Paige and Asuka, it could happen. Take it with a grain of salt. We could not even see this happen. It could happen. It could not happen. But if they're going to do this, if you guys know, I reported this week, I talked about today, a couple days ago, that all the women that were brought up to the main roster, SmackDown and Raw, they're planning on doing an invasion, and the plan is to have Paige as the one who's running this whole stable. She's the one starting this invasion. She's invading the women's division. Right? So what you do is, if she keeps invading, now don't have her invade Raw and SmackDown every single week, because I want this to build up to become something. All right? You got Paige, who's bringing up all these new talents, who's been NXT before and has been NXT champion before. So I think she's the right pick to be part of this invasion thing, because all the girls that we see on TV are from NXT or were from NXT or are just coming up right now. So you have Asuka, who is part of the women's division on the good side, and then you have Paige, who has her big stable, who's dominating all the time, who's attacking the women on all these matches, and that's why, the women keep getting attacked all the time. And then at WrestleMania, you have Asuka and Paige. I think that's a good way to do it. I like the whole invasion thing, but if they're going to do the invasion thing, okay, I'm for it, okay? I'm for it, because I want to see something different. But here's the problem, though. The reason why I don't want to see it is because I feel WWE can fail at it. WWE can really fail at this if they screw it up, and if they do it the wrong way, the fans are going to be pissed. So is Paige's opponent the right opponent for Asuka? Performance-wise, yes. Performance-wise, I think they can both steal the show. Asuka's been an NXT champion before. She's done great. Asuka's a great performer. And I think the only reason why they brought Paige up is because they know Asuka would kill the women's division. She would beat every single person. But I will say Emma and Asuka at the pay-per-view that they had was a great match. I was not expecting that Emma was going to do so good against Asuka when Asuka debuted at the pay-per-view. Match was great. People crapped on it. Then obviously you don't understand that it was great wrestling, those two. I was expecting a crappy match. The match wasn't going to be good. I didn't have any interest in it. But WWE did something and proved me wrong. They proved me wrong. Emma did good against Asuka. The Raw on the next night was crappy, though. I got to say that. But I don't want to see... Nia Jax and Asuka fought down at NXT before, too. Down at NXT. Asuka's a great performer, man. And that's why I don't want a lot of these great talents coming up. That's why I think when it's called NXT, you stay down there. Don't come up to the main roster. Because a lot of these talents are just going to get ruined. And that's why I don't even want Drew McIntyre coming up. If you guys heard about that, Drew McIntyre coming up to the main roster, I put him on SmackDown Live. I would. I'd put him on SmackDown Live because I think it's supposed to be the land of opportunity. But I feel like SmackDown's the better show still. Even though half of the time the booking's not good. Okay. Paige vs. Asuka. I think that's... Yeah, there you go. Do you watch JD from New York? You should subscribe to his YouTube channel. I am subscribed to him, Derek, but I don't watch his stuff. I watch Joe Cronin show. Out of nowhere. Could we see 4 Legend versus the newcomer like at Mania 25? Like with Chris Jericho, as I'd had Trish Stratus, Mickie James, and Lita versus Alexa Bliss. I like Alexa Bliss as an in-ring performer. And I think she's great on the mic. I think she has good mic skills. Alexa does. Will you ever quit watching WWE because many people are giving up on? Because I think about what the casuals want, not the true fans. When I'm starting to tune into Ring of Honor a lot more. No, I won't. Ultimate Kingslayer. I don't want to stop watching. I'm not going to stop watching it. You know? Because there's still a lot of there's still a lot of great talent out there. And they can't make me stop. They can't make me stop watching this company. Because I believe in something that could be great. Because my mind has a creativity that I feel like a lot of people don't understand. That the creative team in WWE doesn't know. Because you got Kevin Dunn over there. So Asuka's WrestleMania opponent at 34. Is this something you guys want to see? Out of all those people, do you think Paige and Asuka are the right choice? Because I think so. I definitely want to grow, man. I definitely want to get this channel going, you know. It's wrestling talk show, man. This is what I love, and I want to share it with the world. Who knows, man? Maybe by WrestleMania 34, we can get at least 10,000 subs. You never know, man. It all depends if I keep doing more of these live streams, and I'm going to keep doing them. So no, I'm definitely not going to quit watching WWE. I definitely will not stop because I believe in that. I love that company so much that I will never, and I said I will never stop watching the WWE. Oh, sorry. Got this track there. Anyways. Did anybody of you guys watch the Starrcade pay-per-view last night? Starrcade was Saturday. I was reading Twitter last night. I was reading Twitter, man, Saturday, and oh my God, people were so mad that the Starrcade was not on the network. Why was it not on the network for? You put Beast on the East on the network, but you don't put Starrcade on. So I still think it's a pay-per-view. I'm still calling it a pay-per-view. People are saying it's not a pay-per-view. I still call it a pay-per-view. It's Starrcade. Starrcade was a WCW pay-per-view. So why don't you just call it a pay-per-view and put it on the network? People wanted to watch it. But no, WWE, you didn't want to put it on the network for people to watch. So you only care about Brock Lesnar. You don't care about the WCW pay-per-view. You don't care about WCW Starrcade, I should say. People were upset because they wanted to see it. People were saying, well, tag me in pictures and videos and stuff if you're at the live event. Because people want to see what's going on. I heard a lot of people were mad about that. Paige only hold the NXT Women's title for a little while. Yes, she did. Ultimate Kingslayer. Ring of Honor is like a WCW wannabe show. I love Ring of Honor. I do. I love Ring of Honor because how Cody Rhodes is doing over there. That You're not receiving video. Big dream. Okay. So yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. Hey, what did I miss? You missed a lot, Angel. The stream's gonna be up, so when this stream's over, you can definitely check it out, Angel. I definitely have. I'm happy that you came in, man. We were just talking about Asuka. Oh, Batista. Batista. Let's talk about Batista. Someone in the chat was talking about that. Let's talk about Batista. So Batista wants to wrestle full time. And he wants to come back to the company. Triple H and Batista. That's what we could be seeing. But here's my problem. Why do we need to see Triple H and Batista again? When we started WrestleMania 21, we don't need to see that again. We saw it the first time. Then we saw him come back with Evolution. We saw him at WrestleMania 30 when he fought Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. And Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. Daniel Bryan fought Triple H. And then went on to the main event and made a triple threat match. I understand why Batista wants to come back. Do I want to see him come back? No, I don't. I don't want to see Batista come back. You know, all these part-timers want to come back or wrestle full-time. So why would I want to see Batista and Triple H again when we saw it the first time? We don't need to see this a second time in a row. Yes, a lot of fans never seen it before, but I think it's a bad decision. It's just poor booking for them to do that. The match would suck. The match wouldn't be that good. So I wouldn't want to see those two fight. You know, like we saw it at WrestleMania 21 when they went to Hollywood. So I don't want to see that again. We had the War Games on Saturday. NXT TakeOver. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good pay-per-view, guys. The only thing I had a problem is that NXT War Games they had at the end of the match when you had they had Authors of Pain, you had Sanity, and you had the other group. But the flat part, when they had the original one that Ric Flair was in, and, you know, Dusty Rhodes and all those people, you had the top part on it. Well, on this one, they didn't have it, which I didn't understand why they went and did that. Do you think WWE is not pushing Baylor and could turn into Daniel Bryan and kind of a story where the crowd gets behind Finn so much that they force the guy to push the guy? Nakamura vs. Bobby Roode at SummerSlam 2018 for the WWE Championship. Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles will happen at WrestleMania in the future. I don't think it will, Derek. I don't see him. I don't even see Kenny Omega coming to WrestleMania. I don't think he's even going to come to WWE. He doesn't want to. I don't want him to come to WWE. I want him to stay there. I want him to stay over at where he is right now. The reason why I'm saying that is because WWE would absolutely ruin this guy. He would ruin him. They wouldn't know how to push him. I mean, come on. For instance, let's look at Nakamura. Look at Bobby Roode. So why would I want this guy to come to WWE if he's gonna get booked like crap, like Nakamura and Bobby Roode? Two good performers. They were great. They come up to the main roster and look how they're getting booked and look how they're getting treated. So NXT should be its own brand. Nobody should be coming to the main roster. Have NXT have its own little thing, and Raw SmackDown can have its own little thing. Don't bring up these talents to the main roster because they're going to get crapped on. The Create team over down at NXT is amazing. They know what they're doing. Regal knows what he's doing. He's smart. So keep the people over there. And they're going to do great. So would I want Kenny Omega to come to WWE? No. Because I know Vince all he cares about is throwing money around. If the guy can make money off him, he doesn't care about Kenny Omega. He doesn't care about Nakamura. He doesn't care about Bobby Roode. So why bring these guys up to the main roster if the Create team can't book them right? They book them good as heels, but when they turn babyface, they can't do nothing with them. They hate the Bullet Club. Bullet Club. Oh, wait. This must be the Wolfpack thing, right? Is this the Wolfpack thing that Kevin Nash and Scott Hall did when they were in the Wolfpack? Oh, is this the curtain call thing? I'm just kidding. So that's how okay, so that's everything. If you heard about Asuka, that's everything I felt about Asuka. We got all that out of the way. We got about the Finn Balor thing, about him becoming the IC champion. But I hope everybody's enjoying the day out there, guys. You know, it's amazing that I can talk about wrestling with you guys during this live stream and interact with people. I do appreciate everybody who came into the chat today, into the live stream. We're going to keep going just a little bit. It's only been 40 minutes, not even an hour yet, so we're going to keep going. I'll bring more stuff for you guys. Plus, WWE hates the Bullet Club because they sell more merch in the store, the stars, and they're more popular in some of the stars. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. I'm trying to find some more news for you. We got the rumors out there. Jeff Hardy reveals that he plans to return to WrestleMania 34. Haha. Yes. Hey, what about that Matt Hardy, man? Broken Matt Hardy. I love Broken Matt Hardy. I do. But the Broken Matt Hardy character, guys, it's not going nowheres. It's not going nowheres at all. And I feel, in my honest opinion, it's failing. It's failing so bad. And Vince really, really, man, wanted to bring this into the company. That he would have full control of the full deletion thing. Of the whole broken character. And I haven't seen it go anywheres since he came. I mean, he still does the delete thing. But when I really look at it in perspective, and I'm seeing him every single week, he loses all the time. Him and Braun Strowman, how is that great booking? How is that great booking when you have Braun Strowman and Broken Matt Hardy? This was going to be a popular thing. This was going to be a huge thing for Broken Matt Hardy. Everybody wanted him to come to WWE when all the news was coming out, all the rumors, all the possibilities, TNA, contracts, and all this stuff, you know. TNA wanted money if WWE was going to have him. They wanted money from WWE all the time. Going to court, doing all this, all the tweets that Ruby Sky was doing. There was a lot going on with this. So, rumor not. Yes, Ultimate Kingslayer. He's not winning the Royal Rumble. Thank God. I'm a big fan of the Shield, but I'm not Reigns himself. Well, that was going on last week. Ultimate Kingslayer is the reason why he's not winning the Royal Rumble is because I reported. Oh, hit that like button as well, guys. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. I'm going to throw that out there for you guys. Because we're probably going to get more new viewers in here. So definitely subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. We're almost at 4,000 subs. Let's make it happen. We can do it. Hopefully by the end of this week, maybe we can get close to it. The reason why, because the SmackDown guy is supposed to be winning it. And that's Nakamura. Nakamura and AJ Styles is supposed to be happening at WrestleMania. It's going to be the main event heard that Brock Lesnar's title will not be on the line at WrestleMania next year. So WWE really cares about their title. I mean, Brock Lesnar doesn't have to main event at WrestleMania. His title should still be on the line regardless. Even if I don't want to see Reigns and Brock. Brock's title should still be on the line at WrestleMania. And I'm hearing they don't want to do it. Which I disagree with that. Because your title, that's your main title, whether if it's Raw and SmackDown, man, that's supposed to mean something. That's your main title. And if you're not going to put it on WrestleMania next year, then do you really care about your title? It seems like WWE, man, doesn't care about their main titles no more. Even if you're part-time or not. I mean, come on. All Brock cares about the money. Don't you feel like you want to be at WrestleMania? I feel like Brock Lesnar doesn't care. Then obviously you don't care about making WrestleMania paper then. Collecting a paycheck. That's why I said how the IC title is the best title in WWE. And it's sad that your mid-card title, the IC title, is the best title in this company. That's just sad. Your title should not be like that. So that's why they want to do Nakamura. And I said I want to see Nakamura and AJ Styles. It's a dream match that's never happened at WrestleMania, at WWE. And it'd be something new, something creative, something that's never happened before. Because we already saw Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We saw it as a main event already. So why do we need to see it again? Why do we need to see history again? Why do we need to see Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble like he won it last time for the second time in a row? And then go to WrestleMania and do a whole repeat thing again? Do better booking. Be creative. Do something that the wrestling fans has never seen before. Do AJ Styles and Nakamura and have Nakamura win it at WrestleMania because AJ Styles news going around that he's going to keep it until going into WrestleMania. So Mahal, guys, good news. Mahal is not getting the WWE title. It doesn't look like he's getting it. But things could change. Just take everything with a grain of salt. But I do want to see AJ Styles and Nakamura. You know, the great performers, they're great talent, they're good wrestlers. They're definitely marketable for this company. But Vince doesn't. I don't think Vince is going to do it. I don't think that Vince is going to do Nakamura and AJ Styles. I would. I'd give the fans that. For me, I would book AJ Styles and Finn Balor. That's what I would do. If I was creating, a WrestleMania match, a match that people had never seen for WrestleMania, that would go down in history as probably one of the best matches for WrestleMania, you do AJ Styles and Nakamura. But Nakamura is getting ruined right now. I'm never going to lose interest in Nakamura, but they got to start, they're ruining him, and I feel like they're ruining him. And I don't like they call him, the King String or something they call him now. New rumor going around. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Do I think Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble? Yes. I think he's going to. I don't think they're going to let Nakamura win the Royal Rumble. It's back in Philly again, where they're going again. Roman Reigns is going to win it. He's going to win that Royal Rumble, go into WrestleMania, and we're going to see a match that I don't even care about, that I don't have any interest in. I don't have no interest in it because we know what the outcome is going to be. We know Roman Reigns is going to beat Brock Lesnar. So I'm telling you that at the Royal Rumble, we're going to see Finn Balor become the IC champion, and Roman Reigns will win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania and beat Brock at WrestleMania, and he'll be the new WWE champion. That's what I feel they're going to do. For booking-wise, I feel like WWE is going to go on that route and do that. I don't see him holding both titles at WrestleMania. Because It's just going to get stale, man. Cedric Alexander versus the IC champ. I would do Neville and Finn Balor. Corey. I mean, that's a good idea. Cedric Alexander, he's good for the IC title. I like I said, I like Neville. Neville and Finn Balor would put a great match on between each other because performance-wise, they're great talent. You know, Neville's a great heel. I loved him as a heel. He was a great cruiserweight champion. This would be the perfect time to have him be the IC champion and feud with Finn Balor. They didn't want to bring him up before. They wanted to keep him down in the cruiserweight division, which I disagree with the fact they did that. And that's why he was fed up. He was unhappy with how he was being booked, how he was being treated. Kevin Owens and Sami felt the same way. Do I want him to return? No, I would not have him come back to the WWE. Is because how he's been treated. If I was Neville, I wouldn't come back. But I got to because my contract's not over yet. Which sucks. But I would definitely book Neville and Finn Balor at a Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Because they're very talented superstars. And then Finn Balor can work his way up to the main roster, in the future. Because we need somebody to make that IC title mean something. And if Miz lost it, the only guy that can have it is Finn Balor. Finn Balor can do the same thing and put prestige back in it because Reigns won't. Reigns is just holding it because Vince wants him to win it. Roman Reigns, okay. Reigns is going to be main eventing every single year at WrestleMania. It's something we are unfortunately have to get used to. Yeah, it could happen. Kingslayer, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and find out if that happens every year. Things could change. Let's see where he is in 2019. Reigns, let's see where he's at. I don't want to see... If they're going to do Roman Reigns versus The Rock, I disagree with that. I don't want to see that match even happen. I'd rather see Rock and Triple H. And then Kurt and Finn Balor. Adam Cole. I like Adam Cole. Yes, Adam Cole versus AJ Styles, Derek. It really happened in Ring of Honor around 2015. Awesome. Did it really? I didn't know that. I didn't know. Thank you, man. I definitely... This is why I interact with you guys. Because you guys fill me in on stuff that I don't know. So, Derek, thank you. See, I appreciate you guys. Oh, my God. I probably gained some more. Okay. 450-man SmackDown. Raw's almost on tonight, guys. Finn Balor always puts on hell of a match. But no, Vince McMahon doesn't know how to get used to his talents anymore. He doesn't know how to use them. He cares about putting money in his pocket. Braun should have had the Universal Championship at No Mercy. Braun Strowman, man. Braun Strowman's already a monster already. Why do we need to have Kane coming back every single week? Having Kane attack people every single week is so poor at booking. What's it going to do for him? Are you watching Raw live tonight? Yes, I am, Kingslayer. I will be watching at 8 o'clock when it goes on. I just want to do a little live stream for you guys, but I am doing it. Yes, I am. I will always watch it, man. I'll be tweeting, too. If you guys ain't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. The link's below. At the Talk Show 101. I can't even talk today. At the Talk Show 101. Go follow me. Go tweet me. You can send me messages if you want. Go ahead. Links below. Go tweet me right now or go follow me. That's where you guys can always go get a hold of me. There's actually news about Braun. Back to going to Kane. I don't want to see Kane on Raw. I don't want to see him on SmackDown. I don't want to see him on any show. Kane needs to retire. This is what you do. Braun's already a monster. He's doing good already. And having Kane attacking Braun all the time and feuding to him, I feel it's going to make him weak and weak and weak. And I don't want to see Braun and Kane attacking. I don't want to see Kane attacking Braun every single week. How is this guy going to be so dominant and be a monster when he's doing so good, and then you have a guy named Kane ruin the whole damn thing? You don't need a part-timer to have. You don't need a part-timer like Kane to come in and beat the crap out of Braun every single week. This is what you do. This is what I would book, guys. I know they're not coming up to the main roster right now, but I feel if you need a better monster, that guy from Sanity, his name is what? Koloff? I can't say his name right. He's really tall, beard, has a big beard. I think it's Koloff, I think. That guy can feud with Braun. I would book him against those two. Kane is a part-timer. He doesn't need to be doing this. Destruction, Finn Balor all the time. He doesn't need to be doing this. So I don't care about it. And ain't going to go nowhere. I feel like they're wasting time every single week with Kane. I get it. People like him. I respect that. There you go. Killine. There you go. Something like that. I can't say it right. I apologize. But yes, going back to Braun and Kane. They're going to be feuding for a while. Hopefully not that long. I know Joe said they should do Braun versus Kane in an Inferno match. That's not going to make Kane retire, though. If I was going to book, and I think it's a good idea, Joe, you came up with that. Go tweet. Everybody, right now, go tweet Joe. Go tweet Joe Cronin right now, man. Send him a tweet. The guy is awesome. Let's go tweet it. Everybody go tweet Joe Cronin right now and tag me in the tweet. Go definitely do that, guys. If he's gonna do that, if Braun's gonna have feud this little Kane thing, I would book Braun Strowman and Kane in a buried alive match. And you have Braun Strowman bury alive Kane. And he's retired if he gets buried. And that's how you build up Braun Strowman. Because he's doing good already, man. Have him have momentum every single week. Have him beat people every single week. That's how you book up a monster. Look what Kane did in the Attitude Era when he debuted at Bad Blood and he came out and Paul Heyman talked for Kane. And he attacked the Hardy Boys. Okay? And he kept coming out every single week mostly and attacking people until he got to The Undertaker. He was a monster. A legit monster. Kane scared the crap out of me, man, when I was young. And they can do that for Braun. He's doing good already. He's doing good as a monster. Don't have him keep losing all the time. Have that destruction going, that dominance going. Because this guy could really go somewheres, man, if they book him the right way. And he's doing good so far. And then that's how you do it. You have Kane retire. Because all Kane is making Braun do is making him look bad. You're making Braun Strowman look bad by having Kane attacking Braun all the time. What he did to Braun last week with the chair throat thing. Do you see how the fans were reacting to it? I was like, yeah, Raw sucks. But Raw shouldn't suck every week. This is supposed to be the flagship show. Okay? WWE, if you're the flagship of the show, then own up to it. Own up to it. If you're the flagship show, then start having great shows every single damn week. Because right now, you are not the flagship show. You never will be. I want you to prove me wrong, WWE. Go out there, buy some smart creative teams, hire Joe Cronin, and make this damn product awesome again. Because right now, you're not a flagship show right now. You're not proving to me every single week that you are the flagship show of Raw. You're not proving it to me that you are. So until then, you will always not be the flagship show. It never will be until you prove me wrong. Guys, if you Once again, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Click that like button as well. I definitely appreciate it if you guys subscribe to it. We're doing pretty good so far. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep flowing going to WrestleMania. If you guys don't know, I will be doing some pay-per-view predictions, live streams. When the pay-per-views do, we're going to start doing more of those. So if you want to see more of those, definitely subscribe to it. This is episode number 1 of Wrestling Topic Stream. We talked about Asuka, talked about a lot of stuff tonight. It's going on 6 o'clock. So WWE Raw will be coming up shortly. So it's going to be insane how they closed Braun was becoming a major at No Mercy a few months ago. But WWE only thinks about the lazy part-timers like Brock. They only care about part-timers. They do. I don't. I don't care about the part-timers. That's the past. Aren't we supposed to be focusing on the future of the WWE? I am. I care about the future. I don't care about these part-timers. I don't even want to see Kurt Angle and John Cena. I want to see Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. Or Kurt Angle and Finn Balor. The part-timers only come back just because they know that they're not doing so good. The product's not doing so good. The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, John Cena do not need any more championships. We need TJ, Kalisto, Big Cass to win the Universal title. They're ruining Big Cass. I don't even like Enzo as... I like Enzo Amore on the mic, but the guy is not... The guy can't wrestle. That guy can't perform. He's not talented. He doesn't show that he has talent. And the only reason why he became that Cruiserweight champion is because he got punished for what he did. I think. Punished or not, he's not the right guy for the 205 Live Cruiserweight division. They should just cancel it. If you're going to have the 205 Live, get rid of it. Put the Cruiserweight division on SmackDown Live and have Dio Itami run it. Have Dio Itami run the whole Cruiserweight division because he's a great performer. He's going to ring. He's a tons superstar. Love his finisher and love his special. That guy is the one who would carry the Cruiserweight division because he can actually wrestle. He can actually perform. Enzo can't do that. I lost so much interest in him, man. I don't even care about Enzo no more. He's killing that division. And now he has his little posses and groups, whatever you call it, because he knows he can't wrestle. So he has to have backup all the time. So I'd book a Dio Itami to be in the Cruiserweight division because he can he'll be the guy that can put Prestige back into it, like Neville did. Neville is one of my favorite Cruiserweight divisions as a heel. And I think Hideo Itami could do the same thing. JD and Joe Cronin need to work for WWE. Definitely hire Joe Cronin, man. I like Joe Cronin. Guy is a good person. He's a great dad, man, everything. Wow, we got 7 people watched it. Kane should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know, Derek. Is he Hall of Fame material? I'd say Undertaker first. I would say Undertaker first. Undertaker definitely deserves it. Braun wins the Royal Rumble 2019. Derek. I don't know, man. We're not even in 2019 yet. Let's just worry about this year for him and see where they go for him. That's what I want to know. You know, I don't know. We'll have to find out what goes on for him. I don't know if there's any news going on today. Braun Strowman draws high praises from Kane, one of the greatest big men ever. I don't care for their rival. You know, he attacks Roman Reigns, too. I just feel like it's just ruined. Hideo Itami versus Enzo Amore versus Neville versus Tony Nese versus Noam Dar versus Rich Owens in the ladder match at Mania. What about Pete Dunne? How about that Pete Dunne, guys? When he debuted on Raw last week, I think it was the week before last week, Pete Dunne debuted. I like that guy. I love Pete Dunne. I'd put him in the Cruiserweight division. I think Pete Dunne and Hideo Itami would have a great feud. I would book those two. I would book those two to have a great feud. Hideo Itami and Pete Dunne, I think, would be one of the two for the Cruiserweight division champions. Throw in Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Corey. Pete Dunne. He beats Enzo like that because he performs good. The guy is very talented. I enjoy watching him. I think he would do good on SmackDown Live. And that's what I'm saying. I think the Cruiserweight division should go to SmackDown Live. That way you get more opportunities down there. Because Raw ain't going to do it. Raw's going to kill the whole division down up on Raw, in my opinion. Because a great team can't book their division the right way. You know, put it back on SmackDown Live where it used to be. I used to love watching the Cruiserweight division on SmackDown Live on SmackDown all the time. You know, when I loved watching it. You had Billy Kidman down there, man. I loved Billy Kidman as the Cruiserweight champion. I loved Billy Kidman. Nothing against, Rey Mysterio, but I enjoyed watching Billy Kidman. He was a great performer. He was a great star. He was very talented. Loved watching Billy Kidman every time. I loved his finisher, too. I loved Billy Kidman. I was a huge fan of him, of Billy Kidman. But, guys, we covered a lot today. Rumors today. Braun Strowman or Finn Balor should win the Universal title at WrestleMania 34. Well, like I said, I really hope that 2018 is a great year for WWE because this year is the kind of sucked, just poor storylines and poor champions, all that stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to hop out of here. But let's get ready for Raw, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the channel today. I definitely appreciate it. I know we went more for probably like 2 hours, but thank you for tuning in to Wrestling Topic Stream episode number 1. We got a lot covered today, guys, in like 2 hours. Thank you all for coming in. If you're new to the channel, subscribe right now. Click the thumbs up button for me. Definitely appreciate it. Make it shine like gold. And until next time, I'll probably do one for you guys Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'll do one for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. This Wednesday. Wrestling Topic Stream. This Wednesday, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Until then, let's get ready for Raw tonight. Oh, boys, Raw's going to give me bleach, isn't it? Anyways, if you're not following me on Twitter, guys, go follow me on Twitter at The Talk Show 101. I'll put the link below, guys. Until then, brother, The Talk Show. I knew you'd come. Oh, Chance, you just came in, man, right when I'm about to leave. Don't worry, man. I'm going to do another one for Wednesday for you guys. So, definitely going to do more for you guys this year. I just want to let you know, Bullock, I am going to be doing my pay-per-view predictions live streams for you so we can interact more and actually grow this channel and push more subs, man. to come in and view this channel because I want to grow. That's what I want to do. So if you are not subscribed, like I said, and you want to be part of this stream, this channel, all my videos all the time, predictions, everything, then click that red subscribe button for me at the bottom below so you guys can see more live streams as well. Until then, guys, thank you all for watching right now. I'm going to go get something to eat, go get some Dasani sparkling stuff, sparkling soda, and I'm going to get some food, and I'm going to get ready for Raw is Bleach. Ugh. Why do people say that? I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, I'm out. I'm going to get out of here, man. Thanks, Corey. Bye, Derek. Bye, everybody. Bye, Luis Borgia. Everybody who came in. Until the next time, guys, I'll see you on the next show. I'm going to grab the ring because I am brass. Oh, I'm just kidding. Bye, guys. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Pizza. I want coffee. Guys, let's go. Come on. Go get some food, guys. Go get some Dasani. Go get something to drink. And let's all get ready for Raw. And tweet me if you haven't done so already. Tweet me during Raw. I'll be tweeting